Last year, I had 0 customers. Today, my small business earns thousands every month. I mean, just imagine being able to say that about your own business, right? That is a direct quote from the source material we're exploring today, and it absolutely hits the nail on the head when it comes to the sheer transformative power of this platform when you actually use it correctly. You know, you really don't need a massive marketing team. You don't need some huge Hollywood budget. What you need is a solid strategy.
So, welcome to today's Explainer. I was honestly amazed diving into these sources because we are looking at TikTok for small business, the action-oriented playbook. And look, we're skipping the fluff today. This is the practical, highly focused survival and scale guide I found buried in the material. Whether you're a baker, a software developer, or running a local boutique, we're going to break down exactly how you can tap into this platform's totally unique ecosystem to drive, well, pretty unprecedented organic growth.
Here is our exact roadmap for today. Number 1, the organic growth opportunity. 2, the formula for virality. 3, simple edits for high retention. 4, turning views into sales. And finally, 5, your viral action plan. Okay, starting with Section 1, the organic growth opportunity. The biggest takeaway here is that the old rules of social media, they just don't apply anymore.
1 billion. Over 1 billion active users worldwide. Now, that's a massive number, but what does it actually mean for you and your small business? Well, the source material gives us this fantastic real-world example to ground this. There was a small bakery, practically 0 following, and they posted a really simple 15-second clip of just melted chocolate being poured over a cake. That's literally the whole thing. Honestly, it's kind of making me hungry just thinking about it. But overnight, that single, simple clip racked up millions of views and completely blew up their physical store sales. No ad spend, no influencer deals, just purely tapping into the platform's massive organic reach.
Now, you might be wondering how a bakery with no followers pulls that off. It comes down to a fundamental shift in how the algorithm works. On traditional platforms, everything is about your followers. 0 followers basically means 0 reach. But this platform uses the For You page, or the FYP. This recommendation feed completely levels the playing field because it distributes content based purely on user interests. It's like a giant matchmaking service. If your content connects with a specific interest, the algorithm is going to find that audience for you, whether you've got 10 followers or 10,000.
Moving into Section 2, the formula for virality. Because if the algorithm is looking for specific signals to push your stuff, we definitely need to know what those are.
So the crucial point is this one metric right here, watch time. Our sources explicitly state that if people watch a piece of content all the way through, or even better, if they replay it, the platform basically says, bingo, people love this, and pushes it to millions more. Think about a funny short, say, 12-second clip with a surprise ending. Because it's so quick and ends with a twist, viewers naturally just watch it twice to see what they missed. That replay behavior literally skyrockets the watch time metric, which is your ultimate ticket to going viral.
But to get that watch time, you've got to nail this 3-step storytelling structure. First, the hook. You have literally 2, maybe 3 seconds to grab them before they swipe away. Make or break phrases like, "You won't believe this," or "Here's a trick nobody tells you," work wonders here. Second, the conflict. You got to introduce a problem or a challenge to keep them invested. And third, the resolution. Give them that satisfying ending or the solution to the problem. Hit those 3 beats and your watch time is going to naturally climb.
And this brilliantly illustrates our next step. Section 3, simple edits for high retention.
Because look, you've got the story down, but you need to visually keep them locked in. Good news? You don't need a film degree. Just use this editor's toolkit. Fast cuts to chop out any dead air or awkward pauses. Text overlays to make your spoken points pop visually. Captions, super important so people can read along. Zoom effects just to break up the visual monotony of a single camera angle. And smooth transitions to keep that energy flowing. These are the core, simple tools that satisfy that watch time metric by keeping the viewer's eyes constantly moving.
To put that into perspective, let's contrast a total dud with a winning clip. A poor quality post, bad lighting, a slow, boring intro, and crucially, 0 captions. People are going to scroll past that in a heartbeat. But the high retention approach, bright lighting, a really fast-paced edit right out of the gate, text overlays, and captions. And guys, captions are absolutely crucial. Our source material notes that a huge chunk of users scroll on mute, so no captions, you're literally throwing away a massive portion of your audience before you even make your pitch.
Okay, let's dive into this. Section 4, turning views into sales. Because millions of views are great for the ego, but we need those views to actually pay the bills.
Let's map out exactly how the commerce tools on this platform make that happen.
Product tagging allows for direct product discovery while they're watching your content. Live shopping triggers way higher impulse buying because the excitement is happening in real time. And then you have integrated checkout, which creates a crazy fast purchasing process. Basically, by keeping the user in the app to buy, you remove the friction. You don't make them click a link, open a browser, load a website. You're instantly shortening the distance between, wow, I want that, and order confirmed.
And the sources give a really cool example of this in action with beauty creators. They're selling skincare products directly to viewers during live streams. They'll actually demonstrate the product, answer questions live, and viewers just tap and buy instantly without ever leaving the broadcast. It's this brilliant mix of entertainment and e-commerce that converts in real time. Which brings us to our final section. Section 5, your viral action plan.
We've talked theory, we've talked algorithms, so here is the exact step-by-step workflow you can execute today. Step 1, find a trending sound to give your discoverability a little bump. Step 2, add your own unique business twist to that trend. Step 3, write a killer 3-second hook to stop the scroll dead in its tracks. Step 4, edit with fast pacing, keep those cuts tight. Step 5, upload with relevant, optimized hashtags. And step 6, this is huge, interact immediately. The second you post, jump into the comments and reply to people. It signals high engagement to the algorithm right away.
So what does this all mean for you? The source material makes it crystal clear. The playing field right now is entirely level. You absolutely do not need 1 million followers to go viral. You just need to connect. So, armed with this playbook, what is the first story your business is going to tell? Grab your phone, hit record, and just start creating. Thanks so much for hanging out with me for this explainer, and I seriously cannot wait to see what you guys build.